Hi, Brian Harley, MotoUSA.com. We've got the 2016 Indian Scout 60. Getting to put some of the first miles on it. This thing just debuted at EICMA. We're really stoked about getting a chance to ride it, so let's get it on.
A 115-mile journey through the Nevada desert, from Las Vegas to Lake Mead, allowed us to ring it out and rip through turns carrying plenty of speed. First gear will push you up to 55 miles per hour until it bangs off the rev limiter at around 8,250 RPM. Second gear has the same RPM ceiling, but by then you're into the mid-80s, just a tad shy of what second on the standard Scout gets you.
Got the 999cc V-twin, just like the former package, the larger Indian Scout. It's got the linear power band, you can really wind it out, it's really revvy.
The new power plant uses the same stroke and rings with familiarity. Indian simply trimmed down the bore 0.23 inches and bumped up compression ratio to 11:1. Action is light, engagement precise, and finding neutral is fuss-free on the smooth shifting gearbox. In its conversion to a 5-speed transmission, Indian removed fifth from the gear cluster of the 6-speed tranny of the 1133cc Scout.
Otherwise, it's still plenty of the same Indian Scout goodness, same chassis, same suspension, same braking package.
Even though the motorcycle is low slung, the forward-mounted pegs are high enough to allow for healthy amounts of lean. Despite its ultra-low seat height, placement of the controls and bar still allows a 6-foot-tall rider to stretch out. The saddle's comfortable and well-designed, so pressure points are few. Suspension on the rear is a bit stiff, travel is short, and at times a bit harsh. The rear continues to source adjustable dual shocks, the only difference being a new top-out spring on the 2016 Scout 60.
Handling-wise, the thing's a blast to ride. It's not your typical cruiser handling. It's really light, it's really flickable.
The front brake applies moderate, even pressure, but didn't fade as we continued to squeeze. The rear brake's a little grabby and will lock the back wheel with a good stab. This week we witnessed the potential of the Scout 60, both as a custom bike and a flat track. The crew over at Roland Sands Design got their hands on 5 pre-production units and put the flat track spin on them. They then demonstrated the Scout 60's flat tracking chops by spinning laps on a cement track inside an old warehouse down by the LA docks. The 2016 Scout 60 carries over many of the traits that sold us on the Scout. A revvy engine and a capable chassis, it's quick off the line, solid in the turns, and a blast to ride. Suspension and braking could benefit from a few tweaks, but at a couple grand less than the original, the Scout 60 could be just the tonic to get more riders into Indian seats and breed brand loyalty.